Okay, if you see deviation from nullification to God, you know it's not holiness. Is prayer the best way to connect with God's spirit?
I know you have a billion choices on YouTube, but there's very few that you can get authentic, Torah true guidance for you and your family and your community. And one of those is right here. So please make sure to subscribe. You could be the first to know of all the videos that we have coming out to help make sure that you thrive through this next period of human history. God bless you.
And I just want to say I'm not ignoring. I looked at some of the comments and questions that relate to the details. And the reason I'm not bringing them up now, because the point of this class is not to talk about the details. What do I mean to say? Our point, this is the gate of oneness. When we're conscious of God Almighty's oneness, and like Rabbi Chirik and I are discussing right now, then once we get into that reality, that there's nothing besides God Almighty, and we see the world from that level, we don't even have to get so much into all the details of all their wicked details and the plans and the lying and the falsifications and the prevention of other treatments and so forth. That's not that it's not relevant, but that's not where we're going to find the solution. The solution, the only solution is going to come from connecting ourselves to the oneness of God through what we're learning here and connecting every other human being. Meaning to say, if we had a choice, let's say, to run out right now, and we could reach every single person in the United States of America and every single one of the 8 billion people with one message, okay? And we know it's going to work. And the one message is, do not take this thing into your bloodstream. Or we could run out and tell everyone there is one God in the world, and therefore there's nothing to be afraid of. There is God Almighty is taking care of it, the God of abundance, this one concept of the gate of oneness. Which one is going to change the world? Only the second one, because the first one, while it's valuable and it will save lives, at the end of the day, they'll come back tomorrow with another thing to take. They'll come back with another scare tactic. It's the sun is getting too hot and the sun is getting too cold and the clouds are getting too thick and the water's rising here and there'll be a million reasons to get people to comply with some other subjugation to the kingship of contraction and scarcity. So the only way to permanently end any possibility of them having any power, any shlita, any rulership over any single human being is to permanently deliver the message to every single human being that there's nothing besides God Almighty. Once we all get that, then all their weak-minded ideas, there's no one's going to listen to them anymore. They will cease to have any relevance in the world, and we will permanently have solved the problem of this exile and brought about the complete and true redemption. So that's why I'm not going into the details of these comments over here that are talking about things that are very detailed, and they will not get us to the real answer, which is that we have to be connected to God, the oneness of God.